alkanes. So in this chapter we will learn the alkanes in detail. So let's have a look at what are alkanes. Basically, if we are talking about the alkanes, then the alkanes, it is the class of hydrocarbon that is having, it is the class of hydrocarbons, and that class of hydrocarbon is having single bond between two carbon atoms. So the carbon-carbon is single bond. The first property of alkanes is they are having single bond between carbon atoms, carbon-carbon atom, and between the carbon and hydrogen atoms. All the bonds are single. So this is the main property of the alkanes. Next, they are also known as the saturated hydrocarbons. They are known as the saturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons mean they have single bond between the two carbon atoms. So they are saturated hydrocarbons. So general formula for the alkanes we have, it is CnH2n plus 2, where this N stands for the number of carbon atoms in the alkanes. So if we have number of carbon atoms in an alkanes, it is denoted by the letter N, number of carbon atoms in the alkanes. So this is denoted by the N. So this was a simple overview about the alkanes. Next, the alkanes are also having their ring structure. The alkanes forming the rings in the structure, or they are closed chains, are known as the cycloalkanes. For example, if we have the propane, then propane mean there are three number of carbon atoms. Its general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Propane, where N is equal to 3. So by putting N we will get C3H2 into 3 plus 2. Then we will be able to get C3H, 2 3s are 6, and plus 2 we will get C3H8. So this is the simple propane. If we have the straight chain structure for the propane like this, CH3, CH2, and CH3, this is the straight chain formula. This is the straight chain structure for the propane. And next, when we have its closed chain or the ring chain structure like this, CH2, CH2, and we have CH2. So this is the closed chain structure of the propane, and now its name is cyclopropane. So this is the cyclopropane. Likewise, if we have butane, then its name will be cyclobutane, and next on we have cyclopentane. Okay, alkanes are also known as paraffins. Now, why they are known as paraffins? The word paraffin means para, which is the meaning the little, and the affins mean affinity. So its main is little affinity. Towards what they are having little affinity, they are less reactive. Now what does mean by paraffinity? Or paraffin means little affinity, or they are less reactive towards the chemical reactions. Now why are they are less reactive towards the chemical reactions? The reason behind this, they are having single bond, they have single bond. Next on, they are saturated hydrocarbons, and that single bond present between the hydrocarbons, it is very strong bond. So that's why they are known as paraffins, and they are less reactive towards the chemical reaction. So alkanes along with their structure formula. If we are talking about the structure formula of the first 5 alkanes, let's have the first alkane, that is methane. Here N is equal to 1, then the formula we just gained is CH4, and its structure formula is, in the center we have carbon and along with 4 hydrogens around it. So this is the methane. If we are going to talk about the ethane, in ethane we have two number of carbon atoms, N is equal to 2, then the molecular formula we gain C2H6, and its structure formula is 2 carbon atoms along with three hydrogen atoms around the 2 carbon atoms. So this is the structure formula for the ethane. Next we have third one, which is propane. If we are talking about the propane, then the value of N is equal to 3. By putting up the 3 into the formula, we get its formula C3H8, where we have 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. So how do we get this? By putting this value in the general formula, that is CnH2n plus 2. So now the structure formula for propane, we have 3 carbon atoms, and by filling up their valency, 8 hydrogen atoms will be around the 3 carbon atoms like this CH3. Next center we have CH2, then we have CH3. So this is the formula for structure formula for the propane. And then we have the remaining two, the fourth one, which is butane. We are talking about the butane, then butane where N is equal to 4. So by putting N is equal to 4, we just gain C4H10. Likewise, its formula we just gain, we have 4 carbon atoms in a line, and around which we have 10 hydrogen atoms. So hydrogen and CH2, CH2 and CH3. So this is the formula for butane, and at the end we have the fifth one, that is pentane. In pentane we have N is equal to 5, and its formula is C5H12, and the structure formula, we need to arrange 5 carbon atoms in a row, 1 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 and carbon 5, around which there are hydrogen atoms CH3, it's CH2, next this is CH2 and CH2 along with CH3. If we have its condensed formula, then it's CH3, next we have its CH2, then we have this CH2, last one CH2, and at the end we have CH3. So this is the formula for pentane. So this is all about alkanes and the structure formula for the first 5 alkanes, that is methane, ethane, propane, butane and pentane. I hope you guys understand about our today's lecture, and if you have any queries you can ask me about that in the comment section. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.